nature to clear my troubled mind. Join us for the journey through the wild. Rivers flow and dreams are reconciled. Amongst the whispering trees, melody they bestow. Join us for the journey, let your worries go. Winding trails and paths unknown, I journey deeper, feeling free to roam. A weight lifts off, burdens start to fade in serenity, where peace is made. Join us for the journey through the trees. The nature song brings gentle ease amongst the rustling leaves. Join us for the journey through the trees. The rustling leaves, gentle breeze, they speak to me with such ease. In this sanctuary I'm whole and complete.
But we will we'll see what the time is. Okay, so in 2 minutes the rest of the internet is going to start seeing us. At the moment we're only on TikTok. We're an exclusive on TikTok here at the moment. Yeah, so what will happen?
To find some peace in nature, to clear my troubled mind.
Okay.
Join us for the journey through the wild, where rivers flow and dreams are reconciled. Amongst the whispering trees, a melody they bestow. Join us for the journey through the wild,
Okay, so we've got
where rivers flow, dreams are reconciled.
town hall. Okay, right, you'll have to do that again. We weren't on, you weren't on. Say hello to Facebook and YouTube.
Hi viewers. Hello everyone. Hello Nadia's mum. Hi Aileen. Hope you're watching. And just a message to everyone to like, share and subscribe.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Here we are in Valencia, the Spain's third largest city. Valencia, coming from the Latin word something valor, or meaning braveness. Yeah. Third largest city, 21 degrees, beautiful day. It's around about midday here in Valencia, so there's people about, people enjoying the sunshine. And have you guys seen been up to the waterfall yet? Are you interested in going and seeing the water?
What are you? Yes.
Yeah.
Please leave
Okay. 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 All right. Yeah. So we're going to have a bit of a look at this water fountain, and we'll see what we can find out about it. It's pretty warm, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea to get in that water. Nice way to cool down. Can we actually get up to that waterfall, or is this as close as we can get? It's great. The central part of Valencia seems to be very pedestrianised, very sort of walker friendly. Hi Aileen, welcome to the live stream. There's your daughter, and then we're having a great time in Valencia. Okay. Looks beautiful. It is, yeah. It is beautiful here. Lovely weather. We've been really lucky with the weather, and I think the good weather's set to continue as well, which is really great. The two friends are going to.
Oh, now you're back on.
Oh, we're back on. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So let's see if we can't get up to the water fountain from here. We might have to walk around. Okay. All right. Yeah. There's a little bit of a delay. So. Okay, all right, I'm going to see if I can get up to this, get a closer look at this water fountain, and then... So when are you guys taking off? When's your bus?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's very close. Okay, apologies people, my two very, very giggly friends. So, I do want to go and get a closer look at this water fountain, so we'll do that. What time's your bus? When am I going to get rid of you? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, so they're going off to the beach. They're going to go and get a bus to the beach, but we're going to walk down the main street of Valencia. Yeah, it's good to have groupies along. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit different from just walking along by myself. So, oh, is this the line for your bus? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you here, and I'll see you at the beach later on.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the internet again. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll catch you later on. See ya. Okay. So they're going off to the beach now, and we'll have a little bit of a wander up the main drag of Valencia. As I said before, it's very pedestrianised, very walker friendly, which suits our purposes very well. Let's have a look up here. I don't know whether there's going to be any particular information for this water feature. Oh, I can feel the water mist coming off that. That's providing some light relief to the sunny weather. Hi, Aileen. Okay, let's get back on. Okay, so there's some little food stores over here, so we'll have a bit of a look at, have a look and see what kind of food is on offer. And also, oh, it looks like sort of custom jewellery and stuff like that, so you could have a look at that. So, some sort of local arts. Plates, all kinds of some custom clothes as well. This is great. And a gorilla. I wasn't expecting to see a gorilla in the centre of... I reckon this fella here must be pretty hot. For those watching on TikTok, this is witness the King Kong. Oh, I can hear a little fan, which must be must be serving a couple of purposes. It must be pumping air in there to keep the costume afloat, but also I dare say sort of stopping the person from dying of heat exhaustion. So we're leaving this main square where the town hall is, and we're going to have a bit of a wander up the main street of Valencia. These beautiful old buildings, all with their little Juliet balconies. We were hoping to find an apartment here with a balcony because it's nice to be able to sit outside and have drinks and food, as you can imagine. But we couldn't find any apartments with either a roof terrace, a rooftop that we could sit on, or a balcony. So we'll have to do better next time when we go away on a break. So let us know if you're tuning in, where you're tuning in from, and whether you've been to Valencia. I'll try and do my best to respond to any messages that come through, and we can both discover Valencia together. I got here yesterday morning, so we've had a full day. We already had a full day in Valencia, but it was an early start, so we took it pretty easy yesterday. But the weather's been great, and the weather forecast looks great for the next few days. So we've lucked out there. So this is a main street, as I said. This is something a lot of cities do. They have these sort of trash, garbage, waste sort of bin disposal things, where most of it is underground. You sort of put your stuff in there, and it sort of sits in a pit underground, and a truck comes along and just pulls the whole thing out and empties it. It's a great concept, and it's one that I think other cities should. Well, there are plenty of other cities especially in the Canary Islands. When I've been there, they very much do that, and I have a feeling, I may just be imagining this, but I've got a feeling that this was a concept that was first tried out in the Netherlands, and obviously other people saw what a great idea it was. To be able to empty these bins all in one go, and to have all of the trash sort of underground and out of sight and not stinking up the place is a great thing. I was up here in this part of the street about half an hour ago, and there were some musicians out. Oh, I can see a man with a guitar, but he appears to be on a break, so we may not get to hear any music. But there was a couple of cellists playing some music as well. So we'll see if there's any cellos being played. I can't hear anything at the moment. These things are great. Imagine having one of these sort of apartments looking onto the main square. It'd be great. It'd be a fantastic way to people watch if you're into people watching. And of course, as you'd expect, lots of lovely places to have something to eat and drink. I'm getting to the shade. I can't read anything on my phone in this sunshine, so we'll. Hi Karina on TikTok. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying Valencia as I am. All of these. Ooh. My apologies to the people watching on TikTok. I just put you in my pocket. I forgot that. I forgot I was using my phone to broadcast. As you can see, I'm not exactly a professional at this type of thing, but we try to do better every week. And so I think we're doing pretty good on the locations. I mean, it's a lovely thing for me to be able to go to Valencia, and it's a great thing to be able to take anyone else along for the ride and to be able to discover it as well. So it's getting on for lunchtime, although we had a late breakfast in the apartment, sort of self-catering breakfast. But at some stage, I'll have something to eat. But I won't do that while we're on the live stream. We'll just try and walk up this main street. Oh, here we go. Here are these musicians that that I spotted before. So we'll go and have a bit of a look here. Hello. There's the market, the central market. We were in there yesterday. There was lots of seafood and fresh fruit and veg on display there. Let's have a bit of musical relief. I might stop here for a moment and we'll listen to these musicians for a bit. Magnificent building. Let's take a closer look at some of the engravings in the rock. It's lovely to be able to show you these buildings against a beautiful bright blue sky. There's not a cloud in the sky. There wasn't yesterday as well. We've definitely lucked out with some women in traditional dress. I'm not quite sure whether it's a traditional Valencian dress or somewhere else, but we'll go back onto that main street, but I thought we'd have a bit of a walk around this building so that we could sort of see it from all angles. So as with a lot of these cities, as I was saying, a combination of old and new, and sort of shiny and bright, and also, you know, some buildings that are, you know, dilapidated and probably need a little bit more TLC. Being a Sunday, a lot of the the central market and other things like that are shut. But also I think the advantage of that also is that there'll be less people about, and so it'll be easier for us to sort of navigate the streets. So this is what I was talking about. As with a lot of these cities, you've got these sort of buildings that appear to be abandoned and sort of a blank canvas for graffiti artists. There seems to be some kind of structural support in there, possibly just trying to keep the old thing standing until something can be done about it. As you can see, if we go back here, you can see here a building related to the University of Valencia, the Catholic University of Valencia, I do believe that is, and this may be a medical university. So Faye Villamore from the Philippines, thank you for tuning in on TikTok. Wherever you're watching us from, we appreciate your viewership, and welcome virtually to Valencia. So we're sort of coming off the sort of wide, expansive streets, and we're going to go through some of these really cute, sort of narrower streets in the more residential areas of more residential, and also sort of more of the boutique shops rather than the big chains. But thankfully, places for refreshments all along the way. So spoiled for choice in terms of being able to stop for drinks. For those people who have been watching us for a while, you'll know that food and drink is a special interest of mine and something I talk about a lot. And I'm I intend to sort of make the most of the lovely food. We had some tapas yesterday, and I think sometimes one of those things, when you're ordering food that you're not used to, that you're not entirely familiar with, or you don't have that sort of local insider knowledge, you're never quite sure whether the food is not great at the place that you're ordering it from, or whether you've just got no idea how to order the right stuff and that you just made bad choices and that's why you ended up, or perhaps choices that don't suit your own personal tastes, and that's why, so we're going to hire some bikes tomorrow, so we're going to go for a little bit of a bike ride around Valencia. That's with, for those people who were here at the start of the live stream, the very giggly Nadia and Anne will be getting on some e-bikes. In fact, I'm tempted just to use a normal bike. It's not that hilly, Valencia, or at least the parts that I've been through, it all seems fairly flat, so I can't see any reason why we need electronic assistance to get us around. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. So this is a street that I've been walking up and down several times over the last couple of days because it's not far away from where we're staying, and I've always been tempted to stop for a drink here, and I was hoping they had somewhere to eat as well, but it does look like it's really just for drinks. Although over the other side of the street there is a kebab shop as well, so there's some options for food, if not the typical fare that you'd be expecting on a trip to a Spanish city. I haven't been down this street at all, yes. So I tell you what, why don't we go somewhere where neither of us have ever been? Unless, of course, we have people viewing at the moment who've been to Valencia before, or perhaps people who know the city very well, in which case this won't be so new for you. Let's try and straighten this up. Yeah. So it's these that you can see, as I was talking about, these sort of narrower streets here, which I think are quite lovely. Hopefully at night they're a little bit quieter than the place where we were staying last night. It being a Saturday night, and also there being a place that bars downstairs from the place where we were staying, people were carrying on until the early hours of the morning, and we could hear them enjoying ourselves. We should have been there with them by all accounts, but we were exhausted from our travels, so it was a bit it was a bit of a mess. So here we go. This is someone else in this dress. So there must be some kind of a special event on that requires traditional wear. I've only seen women in those dresses. I haven't seen men in sort of similarly sort of old-fashioned and extravagant clothing. Okay, it's getting very quiet here. Oh, Jimmy Glass Jazz. So there's a jazz club. For those people watching on TikTok, please be aware that if you look for us on Facebook or YouTube, we're live streaming there, and you will see what you'll see at the front, what I'm looking at through this camera here. So I'm wearing a harness. So if you were tempted to sort of have a front-facing view rather than have to look at me and experience it all through while looking at me, you can go onto Facebook or YouTube, look for Hikarious or Hikarious Adventures, and you should track us down. Look for the logo with the boot that you can see here on TikTok, and you can just get past here. And you can have you can see two cameras, so you'll be able to see my face in the corner of the screen, but also see the front-facing camera, which is I would have thought was a much nicer thing to look at. Okay, I'm going to intentionally be getting lost now. This is not a part of Valencia I've been to before, but we're just going to have a little bit of a wander through the streets. As with all of my live streams, this isn't going to be an informed and planned trip. It's going to just be us rambling around and seeing what we can see. I'm going to go down this way. Yeah, that's a good idea. Some of the, these buildings sort of with their sort of blue and yellow paint adds a little bit of extra interest to Okay, hello to everyone watching on TikTok. Thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you along. Welcome to Spain, and welcome to Valencia, the country's third largest city. We started off a little while ago in the town square, and we're okay. Let's have a look at some of this art. It's a little bit of a thing of mine to sort of have a look at sort of graffiti of I wonder where everyone's opinion of graffiti comes down. Is it vandalism or is it art? Or is it maybe both? Here's a character. Let's look down here. So we're going to need someone who can read Spanish better than I can to translate that for us. What a lovely day. So So for those of you watching, wherever you're watching, don't forget to, if you're enjoying this, to like and subscribe and share and get notifications, whatever the appropriate action is for the social media channel that you're using. And we'd love to have you back on the next time that we're on. So coming up on Wednesday, we're going to be continuing our Thames Path series. So we'll be back in London and we'll be walking along the Thames Path. I think I'm going to loop my way back and try and get back into where the action is again. So we've taken a little bit of a detour through some of these lovely, quiet, sort of narrow streets. But I think what I'd like to do is to be able to get back to the main drag where everyone else is, so that we can see a little bit more action. I tell you what, it's actually quite nice being in the shade between these buildings, in order to get a little bit to cool down a little bit. I very inadvisably am wearing a sort of thick black T-shirt that I packed. I'll be looking to purchase something a little bit more appropriate as soon as I can. But it being a Sunday here in Spain, and them having their usual trading hours, it's very difficult to find a shop to sell you a t-shirt on a Sunday. So it may well be that it'll be Monday before I can find some more appropriate attire. So I think this is probably, this looks like a disco. Oh, this looks like an interesting building. Let's go and have a look at this. I can already hear the volume of voices has increased, so we're definitely coming back to. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Some. Let's go this way. This gentleman is. Well, it sounds like I can hear someone's voice on a speaker. There must be some kind of a public announcement, perhaps a demonstration. We'll see what we're heading towards. I love a little bit of civil unrest while I'm away on holiday. Adds a little bit of spark to the occasion. When I was in Naples a couple of weeks ago, there was a big demonstration there that we went into. Oh yeah, this is a rally of some sort. They're trying to rile up the crowd. Oh, we could, more places to rent a bike. I might. Okay, I think this is a Ukrainian, some kind of a Ukrainian protest. Let's get in there and have a look.
Хороші люди дали матеріалу тактичного на 20 тисяч євро, і наша маленька організація.
So I'm told that we have viewers on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook and TikTok. Wherever you're watching us, welcome along to Valencia. Wonderful Valencia, the city in Spain. Oh, I've been. Oh, right. So this is one of the main squares. So yes, so this is a Ukrainian. So someone's obviously speaking in Ukrainian.
Тому що світ, той продажний світ, який сьогодні дозволив війну на нашій країні, він не розуміє того, що він дав добро на вбивство своїх дітей. Тому що рано чи пізно, якщо ми не зупинимо її в Україні, імперія буде розширюватися далі. Як ми бачимо, вона вже дуже гарно прийшла на територію Польщі. Сьогодні день подяки. Я, як завжди, виходжу дякувати. Я хочу подякувати усім, хто прийшов на концерт 2 тижні назад, який ми організовували вільні волонтери Валенсії у православній церкві. Звітуємо, було зібрано 1775 євро і 10 доларів. Це донати на концерті. Також одна прекрасна пані Лілія, яка знає про нашу діяльність, про те, що всі донати, які ми збираємо на швидкі. Ми закупляємо швидкі. Від 2024 року по сьогодні ми купили десь 8 швидких, 4 швидких допомоги і 4 реанімобілі, 2 з яких було доукомплектовано в Україні.
a fascinating building. Sort of looks like the partly sort of Colosseum type thing. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of rearranging of my belongings so that I can. Whenever I'm live streaming from a built-up location, I am a little bit paranoid about having my pockets dipped by entrepreneurial people who see me distracted talking to you lot and decide that they're going to. So I'd like to protect myself against that as much as possible by trying to tuck everything that I don't want to lose into a pocket. So that's what I'm going to do now. One of the things that I was wondering about, one of the things that I was wondering about when I was planning today, because I'm holding my phone, I thought, what if someone just decided to snatch the phone out of my hand and go off, and you guys might enjoy it. You might end up with a more charming live stream host. Let me just put that down for a bit. Oof. Okay. And we're back. Sorry about that little interlude. I just wanted to do some rearranging, and we're back in walking the streets of Valencia. It seems like we're going the opposite direction from everyone else, but some football tops. Let's try and cross over. It does look like they've got a little bit of a lane system, which makes sense. So I'm going to follow these people. Heading out of that main square where we saw there's another lovely water fountain and some people sort of enjoying the cool mist of it, and also a Ukrainian, a rally for Ukraine. Oh, I think this could get very slow. I just had something flying for me. Oh, we've got some traditional dancing. I think this is going to be great. So, it all makes sense now. It's Ukrainian traditional dress, of course, not Spanish. So there must be some kind of or maybe not. But we're going to see some dancing. So this will be nice for everyone. Get a better look. We'll go to the front so that we can view from the recommended angle. Oh, that was great. There's more of these inflated animals we saw before. Is that a Pokemon character? Is that a Pokemon character? Or is that some other children's? I don't have any kids. I think if I had children, I would know what that was, but I'm afraid I don't. You may be screaming it out in the comments right now. How could I possibly not know who that lovely orange, yellow? Cathedral building. Oh, we're gonna go down here, and the reason why we're going to go down this street here is because I can get some. It's in the shade. So there's plenty of people. There's probably all kinds of shopping. So we can see shopping going on down there. Let's try and get onto this road. What I've discovered is a lot of even the sort of city streets, people tend to walk along the roads, and there's absolutely no confusion about who has the right of way here. Cars sort of, very patiently sort of weave their way around people walking in the middle of the street without any fuss. Which is good, because I think if you were with us last Wednesday when we were walking along the Thames, I was absent-mindedly walking in the middle of what I thought was going to be a very quiet street, and was beeped at by a car behind me, wondering what the hell I was doing walking in the middle of the road. But no such thing here, as you can see. Well, I think I don't want to try my luck too much with that red bus, so I might actually get off the street for a bit. Lots of Italian restaurants. I've been approached by at least half a dozen people encouraging me to come and have a meal at the best Italian restaurant in Valencia. Strangely enough, all different Italian restaurants, but apparently they're all the best one. So that looks Brazilian. Is that a Brazilian flag? It's not Italian. Okay. That's a big blue ball. Let's go back in here. Let's head back in here. So, wherever you're watching us, I hope you're enjoying this aimless wandering of the streets of Valencia. We've seen Ukrainian rallies, we've seen water features. If you've been watching us from the start, you saw two very giggly women, Anne and Nadia, who it was their first. Nadia's a long-time viewer, but first time sort of appearance on the channel. So when we finish this live stream, I'm going to head down to the beach and try and find them. But I'm really pleased that people want to come and join in and have a look at Valencia through my eyes, or through the eyes of the camera hoisted in front of me. I think we're weaving around and sort of cutting back on ourselves. I think, yeah, I know where we are now. So we've been here before. What I might do actually is to provide some kind of closure and, to this occasion. We might actually walk back to the town square where we began, and then that would probably be a good place to end the live stream, I think. But we will walk along the street in the opposite direction, probably sort of 10 minutes into today's live stream. And so for anyone who missed the start, who wasn't with us at the start, we're going to head back to the town square where there's the town hall, and there's a water fountain there, and lots of people just enjoying the fine weather. So another thing I have to remember to do is to buy some socks. I could get some from these stores, but I'll probably wait until Monday. I don't necessarily need socks with "I love Valencia" written on them, or any other sort of similarly touristy pattern. Pictures of paella. So here we are, coming back into the town square, the main square of Valencia. I really love these broad pedestrianised areas. You can tell that this was obviously, part of a very wide street, and they, in my opinion, have very wisely decided to just turn it into I think it might be buses only, just for public transport, and encouraging other people to get around on their feet, which is great. You'd expect someone like me who live streams hikes and city walks to be in favour of people walking about. And just a reminder, soon on TikTok you will get the full sort of two-camera experience, but at the moment if you're watching on TikTok, I'm afraid you're being subjected to looking at my face the whole time. If you are tempted to, although we'll be finishing the live stream soon, if you are tempted to be able to see what I'm seeing through this front-facing camera, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are all good options if you wanted to see that. And also, We've got other little bits and pieces that you may find of interest too, like a live map so that you can track where I'm going, if you were interested in that type of thing. And this character. Okay, let's get back here. We'll go and have a look at this water fountain. Right, well, I think that just about finishes our live stream for today. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed discovering Valencia City with me and having a bit of a wander around. So, Ronald in the studio, if you want to start, we'll finish in about 60 seconds time, so just to let people know that we'll be finishing off. Please like, share, subscribe if you've been watching this and you enjoy this type of content. We really appreciate your support, given that we're still young and trying to figure out what we're doing. Give us some feedback and comments, and we will catch you if you're interested to walk along the Thames Path. Will be 10:30 a.m. UTC. Is when we'll be doing that, and then the following weekend I will be in Northampton. So there'll be a change of scheduling. We were planning to be somewhere else, but I will be around Northampton. So we will do. I'll be there with a couple of dogs. So those people who like dogs, I'll have a couple of small dogs along for the ride next week. And so please tune in, and we'll see you in the future, I hope. Thank you. We've been Hikarious. We're on all of the social media platforms under Hikarious or Hikarious Adventure. Do come and check out our content. We've also got all of our archival stuff. We've got some shorts. Get stuck into that, and we hope that there's something there that you really like. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
In the morning light, under sky so gray, I lace up my boots, my mind in disarray. Leave the city's hustle, its frantic pace behind, to find some peace in nature, to clear my troubled mind. Join us for a journey through the wild, where rivers flow and dreams are reconciled amongst the whispered trees and melody they bestow. Join us for the journey through the